Hi, when you're searching for downtown condos, do you ever hear terms like the Quay or Golden Gate Point and wonder what are they and what do they have to offer? Well, stay with me. We're going to talk about it next. Let's start first with the Quay. The Quay sits just at the end of Fruitville Road and it sits between 41 and the water. Now, the Quay is going to have some retail and restaurant options, as well as it also sits next to Bayfront Park and the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall. So there's going to be a lot to do. There's going to be some vibrancy and energy in this little neighborhood called the Quay. Prices there are running between $850 and $2,200 a square foot, depending on the building, whether it's a new building, old building, what floor you're on, and whether or not you have a water view. So that's sort of what's going on in the Quay. Next, let's talk about Golden Gate Point. Now, Golden Gate Point is a little peninsula that sits just to the east of the Ringling Causeway. So it's right before you go over the bridge to St. Armand's Quay and Lido Beach. Now, Golden Gate Point has a little bit more condo options, condo buildings that sit on it, and it lives a little more residential. There's no retail or restaurant options on Golden Gate Point. They're just condos. People live on them, so it's going to be a little more quiet. It's going to live a little more residential. But if you come out of Golden Gate Point and you go west, you're over the bridge and you're down on the Circle or Lido Beach, or you go to the right and you're right there at Marina Jacks, or you can go across to Main Street. So it's a nice location, very centrally located downtown, more building options, and again, price points remain the same, anywhere from $850 a square foot to up to $2,200 a square foot, depending on the age of the building, the water view, and what floor and what level you're on. Now, to wrap things up, the Quay and Golden Gate Point, the Quay is going to have a little more energy, be next to the park, be next to Van Wezel. Has some new construction option to it. Again, price points are pretty much the same as Golden Gate Point, although Golden Gate Point is going to be on the marina, quick little ride over the bridge to the Circle and the beach, close to downtown. Prices remain the same in both areas, $850 to $2,200 a square foot, depending on the construction in the building and whether or not you have a water view. So I hope you enjoyed this today and you found this information helpful. Please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. And if you wouldn't mind, if you thought I did an okay job, please give me a like. That would make my day. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm Cheryl McCue with the Sarasota Homes Group. Have a nice day. Thanks. Oh, look, I'm all coming up on 7 minutes. Good job. All right.